Hey y'all, it's Kate Vine. I wanted to come on here and do a quick reading for you. I already pre-pulled. I don't know. Something has changed and shifted for you. Um, Spirit said, trust yourself. Like you know exactly what you're doing. You may be entering into a new era, a new space, a new job, a new position, a new home. Something new is happening for you right now. And this is just the beginning of the rewards. Like I've been saying lately, like a lot of you are coming out of that like Job season. Like you've been going through it for a long time. You passed the test. That's what I'm saying. Like trust yourself. Like whatever is shifting for you, trust that you're making the right decisions. And you'll know if you're not. You'll be guided, you'll be led. Trust yourself. Everything is working out exactly how it should. And these are just rewards for you because like you've kept it together. You've been able to, like I said in my last message, you guys have persevered through really dark times. Like, and it's really easy, especially when you're in the midst of just going through so much. It's easy to not want to keep going. It's easy to stop. It's easy to give up and say, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm not doing this anymore. Especially when you're being attacked, especially when you're being sabotaged. Um, One content creator that I followed that I really actually enjoyed, he like just quit YouTube altogether. He had over 60,000 subscribers and he quit because of the hard stuff that he was going through. And he's like, I don't want to talk about God anymore. I don't want to talk about being chosen. And maybe something might shift for him and he might change his mind later on down the road. But it's just sad to see that because it's like you don't fought so hard to this point. And they always say like it's always darkest before the dawn. Like I was saying that weeks ago when I was in my car. It's always darkest before the dawn. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. And it feels like you're being punished. It really feels like you're being punished. It really does. But it's preparation. It's preparation. And I think, and that, I mean, that really ties into, like it's a lot of negative thoughts because it's like when you're being attacked and you got people coming up against you and you got people that you don't even know, you got gang stalkers, people watching you that you've never met, all these lies being perpetuated about you. It's hard to want to even get up every day and keep doing what you've been doing, especially when your like livelihood is being sabotaged, when you're not able to make any money, when they're messing with your vehicles, when they're going into your house without your knowledge. Like I know for some of you that live in like apartments, sometimes I've had maintenance come into my apartment without telling me that they were going into my apartment. It's stuff like that. And it's like, and a lot of it, if you don't have cameras and stuff, you can't prove it. Nobody believes you. Everybody thinks that you're crazy. All this stuff, people just don't understand. And sometimes God will make you do stuff or tell you to do something, and it to other people on the outside looking in, it looks crazy. It looks like you got something mentally wrong there. But until it starts to rain, then they gonna understand why you move the way that you move. But before that happens, a lot of people are gonna think that something's wrong with you, and they gonna think that you're in like a spiritual or religious psychosis or whatever. And it's not. There's a very distinct difference, at least in my opinion, about like spiritual psychosis and just being chosen and understanding your purpose and what's really going on around you. And because of like everything that you've been going through, like the wheel of fortune is in your favor. Like your things are turning around for you. Thank you, Spirit. Things are turning around for you, and it's really because you've been so strong. Like you had to persevere. Like I've been saying, you guys had to persevere through some really really hard times. And like I said, but like just a couple seconds ago, a lot of people gonna think that you crazy for doing the stuff that you did, but sometimes it was necessary. Even if you don't understand why you had to do some of the things that you had to do, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm still like I don't understand what's going on, but I know that it's gonna all come together. Like everything has a purpose. Because I'm like, because even like I said, like while I was like uh in my car, and it's like I still was seeing all these angel numbers. I was still having all these synchronicities, and I was like, well, I gotta be doing something right, even though it doesn't make sense. Cause like my ex is like this was not good for you, and it's not good for our daughter, which I know it wasn't. It's not that I didn't want to be with my baby, but it's like I did it for as long as I thought I needed to do it. 1 second. But right now, it seems like your enemies are at a loss. Many of them are taking L's right now. They were not expecting you to be strong. Cause whatever y'all been going through it for a really long time.
Mommy,
Hold on.
me.
I know. Sorry. But it's really been difficult to get some personal time the last few days, especially with this move. I've had both kids here with me. Hold on, stop. Don't shake the table. Mila. Sorry. The baby. She's 2, y'all. She's 2. But yeah, they're losing a lot. I done told y'all weeks ago, somebody took out a second mortgage on their house and they don't have the money to pay that stuff back. These people are losing everything. They're losing houses, cars, they're losing everything, and they are anxious. They got sleepless nights. Hold on, Mila. Sorry for the stop and start, y'all. She's really having a rough time. But yeah, these people are having sleepless nights. They're struggling, and they're grasping at straws, because when I tell you that these people have nothing on you, they have nothing on you, and it's because you walked away from them. You left them behind. You cut off access, and these people are having a really hard time dealing with that. A lot of these people didn't expect your cutoff, and they didn't expect your cutoff to be so lethal. They did not think that them not having access to you anymore was going to cause them all of this turmoil, because they thought they knew you, y'all. These people have been following you. They have been tracking you, like watching the things that you do, and they thought that if they thought they understood you, but they didn't realize like you're way more complex than that. And so because you walked away from them and you left no crumbs, you was like, you know what? It's all good. I'll go my way. You blocked everyone, you cut everyone off, and now they don't have no end. They have nothing. For some of y'all have had people walk up to you randomly and just start asking you a whole bunch of personal questions, and you like, who is this person asking me? It be some of them people they be sending, or people that they know that be watching you, that be curious, and they just want to get information on you and send it back to that narcissistic person. Yeah, it's crazy. They just trying to get information on you because they don't know what's going on. They lost what they perceived as control. Go watch my video on their control was always an illusion, because the only way that people can have power or control over you is if you allow them to. You control everything in your life. Now, I'm not saying that people can't mess things up for you, but ultimately the decisions that you make and the way that you carry yourself and the way that you handle tough situations ultimately will speak to how your life ends up being. And yes, you're going to go through some hard things, but people can't make you do anything. You have to make the choice to not allow people to get to you like that. But there's like some, like, I don't know, maybe you're implementing some new skills or something like that. Like whatever venture you're stepping into right now, it's being seen, it's being like recognized. Everything that you've worked towards is coming all together, and it's gonna make you very, very wealthy. Like you're gonna, like, a lot of y'all gonna be rich. A lot of y'all gonna be able to start that business. Some of y'all are gonna be able to leave your regular jobs. Like you guys are gonna be able to work for yourselves, or at the very least, you'll be able to have an extra stream of income where maybe it can grow to where you don't have to work for somebody one day. But it's definitely like and this is for you. Like you deserve this. Some of this is back payment for the things that these people stole from you. There are things that were hidden from you that you were unaware of. People have stolen things from you. People tried to, do crazy stuff towards you, and it cost you money that you didn't know was yours. So you guys are getting that back, right? But you're being told to rest. Anytime the Four of Swords comes up, y'all, that's usually the end of the reading. For me at least. Like, you need to rest. I don't know who's not resting, or whatever you're doing. Like, even if it's like if you need to put your phone down for a little bit, take a bath, a spiritual bath, or go for a walk outside. It's been, at least in Michigan, it's been like 80 something degrees. It's probably the last week is gonna be like that because it's October now. It's supposed to start getting cooler, which is supposed to be like more fall-ish weather coming up this week, which I'm excited about. But like, yeah, definitely go outside and enjoy nature. Eat healthy, eat good, drink your water. Definitely get some sleep though. I'm sensing like people are struggling to sleep. Not just your enemies, but I don't know. Maybe it's the change in season. Maybe it's all of the changes that are happening around you and in you that can mess with your sleep. So definitely try to get some rest. But trust yourself. Whatever's happening for you, you earned it. But it's your girl K Divine. I love you guys. If you want to book any sessions with me, everything's in my description. One second. Everything's in my description. $30 for a 30-minute coaching session, $60 for an hour session, and $20 for a 15-minute tarot reading session. If you want me to, you can ask me as many questions as you want in that 15-minute session, and we'll try to get to the bottom of it. I am hopefully going to get some like love tarot cards and get my true crime deck, just in case if you think that you're being targeted, or what or whatever. We can try to get to the bottom of that as well. I'll let y'all know when I have those. One second. But it's your girl K Divine, y'all. I love y'all. If you want to book any sessions, just send me an email, and I'll send you one back, and we'll book it. One second. All right, I love y'all. It's your girl K Divine. Bye.